man, it's your boy TMBORDENZ, and I'm back again with another video, man. Hey, if you're new, do not forget to drop a sub below and like the motherfucking video, gang. Hey, man, if you guys don't already know, we are on the road to 5K, so we're gonna be dropping vids every day. Do not forget to subscribe with post notifications on. Hey, and with further ado, let's get straight into the video, man. Hey, man, let's get straight into the video, man. Okay. Jaylen Brown appears to say, I don't think Bronny's a pro at Summer League game. Hey, what y'all think, man? Do you guys think Bronny's a pro? You guys already know my take on this one, man. I think Bronny, he needs some more development, honestly. And I feel like with reps and with time, he'll honestly become a rotational player in the NBA.
It was semi-public.
He having it's just like me and Keyshawn saying something right here, and I'm telling him something, and the next thing you know, somebody pick it up.
Facts.
It's just a conversation.
It's just a normal private conversation, bro.
To his opinion. I mean, this guy just won the championship, finals MVP.
Facts.
But he's going off what he's seen.
Okay.
Obviously, Bronny Jr. has a lot of work.
Yeah, facts.
To get to the point where he wants to be a contributor on the Lakers, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't look at Summer League, and I've said this.
Bro, you cannot judge how good a player is going to be based off Summer League, bro. I've been telling y'all this, bro. Y'all do not listen, bro. Y'all are always arguing with me, bro, that I'm not right, bro. I'm telling y'all right now. Yo, last year when Wemby was struggling in the Summer League, bro, what were y'all saying? He's a bust. He's a bust. He's a bust. Yo, look at him now. Y'all are saying he's about to be the greatest past Michael Jordan, bro. This was the same guy that did not perform well in the Summer League, bro. Do not judge a book by its cover, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all.
Seen it year in and year out, Skip. Summer League is really not an indicator
at all
of who somebody really can be. Because I feel like, for the most part, Summer League is for, like, stars or potential stars.
Okay.
As a role player, you really can't show who you really are.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I feel like role players, they don't get a chance to fully show what they can do on the court, because they're limited, obviously, to their limits. And star players, they have to get the ball. Obviously, it's a business at the end of the day. People want to see the star player.
Most part, I mean, he's missed some open shots. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he just got to continue to work on it, but it's just hard to really tell, because I've seen guys who I thought would be superstars and then didn't even make.
Facts.
Camp. Then I see guys that just came out of nowhere and all of a sudden in the rotation. So, I mean, I don't really take a lot of stock in Summer League, but you would like to see some positive signs of something.
Positive sign is that he is very, very athletic, bro. He is very, very athletic. You can tell he has LeBron genes. Let me just say that. He has the vert. He has the physicality. He just needs to know how to play his game in the NBA. But physically, I feel like he's physically an NBA player.
And, right now, Bronny's confidence is down. It's clear.
Yeah.
I said that before this last game. He has to find his confidence. And in order to do that, you got to go back and watch tapes like when you play well, whether it be in college, high school, wherever that is. Pick
Facts.
What did you do right in those games that made you feel the way you feel and produce the way you produced? So, that's all.
Paul Pierce dropping some game.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, Jaylen Brown said probably. You know what? Truthfully, I'm not a really good lip reader. Maybe he said it. Maybe he not. Maybe he didn't. I'm not really good at lip reading.
Paul Pierce trying to stay out the drama.
We can assume that he said that, but if he said that, that's his opinion. I'm sure he's not the only one in that building.
Facts.
He is not the only one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's probably some guys on this team. When I look at these guys who come off the bench who are being more productive than Bronny, saying, I should be ahead of him or something like that.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I have.
Maybe one of the bigger contracts.
I don't know what Jaylen Brown said.
That's the thing. Some of these guys can be gaining some of these guys can be gaining animosity for Bronny James just because of his contract as well. Regular rookies are not supposed to be having those kind of contracts, especially as a 55th pick.
I'm just giving my personal opinion about where Bronny is right now.
Okay.
In his professional career.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, because I didn't hear the audio. I'm assuming there was no audio. I'm not a lip reader, Skip, but I'm gonna go with the rest of the narrative that's being said.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown. I'm just gonna go with that. The Jaylen Brown said that LeBron James.
But you know what? He didn't deny it in the tweet after.
He did not deny
He didn't deny that. So he, you know,
right. You're right.
Damn,
so
they got the
it
whole
could be
video.
possible.
But you know,
Jaylen
I'm
Brown
always
with the
trying to
bodies.
make it as light as
Hey,
possible,
man.
easy as possible on him, Skip. Right?
Yeah.
No one is going to feel about Bronny the same way his father and his camp feels about his ability to play professional basketball. Nobody's going to
Facts.
feel that way. I don't care what Rob Pelinka says. I don't care what J.J. Redick says. I don't care what Nate McMillan, anybody, Scotty Brook, none of them.
Okay.
They're not going to ever feel the same way Pops feels. So you're going to always have naysayers about his ability. Because what are we waiting for? We're waiting for him to show us something that makes us go, oh, okay, cool. We can't keep looking
Facts.
at air balls being shot from the three in what is he, 0 of 15 from three, and saying, well, he's a 3 and D.
Damn.
14. Oh, 14. Yeah.
Is it 0 of 14 or 15?
Damn.
I think it might be 15, Skip, to be honest with you.
12, 3, 15. I
Yeah,
think.
0
Bro,
of 15,
tracking every
right?
missed shot.
So we can't keep saying
Yep.
he's a
Yo, do you guys think Bronny will still end up as a 3 and D player? As you guys heard, he's 0 of 15 currently in the G League, bro. Or in the Summer League, bro. He is currently 0 of 15 for 3. Hey, man, he got to get those reps up.
3 and D guy when you look like you getting ready to go 0 for 40 in the Summer League. That's what it looks like. What he has to do is a lot what Paul is saying. Keep hacking at it. Don't get discouraged. Don't go out on the court and feel like you don't belong. Just keep hacking at it. Some things will fall for you. Okay, when that is, I don't know. But he's got some potential to do something. What that something is, I don't know. But he's got to start, though. If he wants to change
Facts.
this narrative about he's not a pro, then it's got to change.
So you got to start moving like a pro.
Because, again, however many games they got left, he's got to start knocking down shots. He can't be afraid to take shots.
Yeah.
He's got to do those things. And, you know, it may just be in his head that he's not getting it done, his psyche, and he needs to find the right rhythm to get it done. Now, I'm not going to make excuses for him. That's why I say he hadn't done anything yet to convince me he belongs. But I'm willing to give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really, I'm willing to give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give him that opportunity.
Facts.
He's just gotta, you know how it is. It's just one of those deals, Skip, you got to, at this point, man, to get these people off your back, whether you like it or not, you got to start to show something. You just have to.
Gotta
because
start to be
when we
showing
look at
out,
the other
Bronny.
guy and Connect, he starts off struggling, and all of a sudden, he just knocking them down with ease.
Yep.
You know, and so, and I think
It's just a
Bronny
matter of
eventually
reps, bro.
will. I think he will.
But that's not the player.
You got to
he
stay
is.
locked in the
You know,
gym.
Connect is a scorer.
He is.
You know, he's a natural
Yeah,
born
but
scorer.
we being sold,
Bronny-
though, as a 3 and D guy.
Bronny
That's
has
what they
to-
sold us on.
Yeah, so he got to be a star in his role. You know, and that's going to be a terminology you're going to hear all through in basketball.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be a star defensively. Be a star. I like to see him on the ball a little bit more, though, because he's the littlest guy out there.
He is.
He is.
Oh, he is.
He
just
is. He
You
looks
can
small.
just
I
see
look.
it.
That's the first thing I thought yesterday. I'm like, man, he's little out there.
Yeah,
Like,
I
why do they
understand.
keep running him to the corner? Let him set the offense up.
But they run into the corner because
Facts.
they say he's a knockdown shooter.
Put
That's
the
what
ball
they
in his
said,
hands. Let him
though,
use some
Bo.
athleticism. Let him push the ball. Let him do something else, but just not stand in the
And
corner.
then you got, you know, it's just, I feel bad
What y'all
for him.
think,
I
man?
really do, Skip, because he didn't deserve this criticism that he's continuing to get. He didn't ask for it. All he wants to do is play basketball.
Facts.
Which is why it's tearing me apart watching his games. They're getting harder and harder to watch because I am pulling for him. I still believe he's made of the right stuff. I'm maybe clinging desperately to the notion that if you put him with better players, he'll look better.
That's the same way I feel.
And to
Okay.
your points, Paul Pierce, Dalton Connect is made for the summer league because it's just green light, no conscience, just jack it up, go. It's attack mode for everybody on the floor because
Facts.
everybody's trying to make a statement in a brief amount of time. You're playing for your life. You got to show out as quickly as you can show out.
Facts. Got to
And
start
Dalton
knocking it
Connect is
down.
not afraid to shoot it. And if he misses one, it doesn't bother him a bit because it's going up quick. And it's
That's a
about
good
attack
mentality to
mode.
have,
So,
you know?
you know, back to Jaylen Brown, if he did say that, and I'm pretty sure he did say that, I get it. I get it, because this is his first glimpse. He's sitting courtside. He's seeing it firsthand. You talk about how, both of you talk about how sometimes you're on the sideline watching something.
Take 2 seconds.
Yeah, and it's just like it hits you right between the eyes, and it's like larger than life when it's so different than watching it on TV. And all of a sudden, Jaylen Brown just turns, and maybe he's trying to impress the ladies beside him, like, oh, he's not a pro. Okay, I get that. It's just a flash judgment off a few minutes of summer league action. But I must admit, I have gone from trying to evaluate Bronny as how good can he be, how quickly, to can he play? Can he play? I'm just looking for, like you, I'm looking for now for more flashes of can he play?
Yeah.
Because the most troubling thing of all, I've watched 4 full games now, and he shot a total of 6 free throws. He's 3 of 6 from the free throw line. That's what's troubling to me, because there is no attack mode to him at all. He goes and stands in the corner. I see flashes on defense. I don't see lockdown. I don't see defensive demon just yet. But
he said defensive demon, bro.
It got so bad at the end of the half last night that he did get a pretty wide open look, a corner 3, and this has got to be his bread and butter. Pretty good. Like he held the post for a second, like, I think I got that one. And when you're that short, now you're really in a slump.
I mean, his confidence not there.
No confidence.
No confidence right now. You can see, I seen it in the last game, though.
Yeah. And then I was surprised they put him back in the game. He went back in with 5 minutes left in the game, and it was just straight garbage time. And
damn,
fortunately for him, he got put in a situation where the clock was going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the shot clock. And so you just got to go. So I was thinking of the irony of Drew Peterson. Okay, so at USC, Drew Peterson was back-to-back first team.
Hey, man, what happened to the clip?
Pretty good. You know?
I wanted to see the clip, bro.
He didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
Because he's just okay. And he wound up playing with the Maine Celtics in the G League the last couple of years.
Hey, man.
So he just
we gotta skim through this, bro.
It's just 4 summer league games, but it is 4.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a whole lot. Is that fair? We just haven't seen a whole lot. That's where I am.
It's fair. It's I don't know, man. It's painful.
It's painful.
It's painful to talk about Bronny in this particular light, because even though going into this situation, Skip and Paul, there was always the naysayers or the people that felt like he wasn't ready.
Facts.
Because such high regard for his dad, his family, his agent, everybody, I'm one that gonna give him the benefit of the doubt until such due time that I can't anymore. That's just the way I operate.
Okay.
And so it's painful to see that he hasn't gotten there to give me just a little bit of a glimpse of what he could possibly be. Just hadn't given me anything. When I'm looking at air balls being shot, but then the initial press conference, I got Rob Pelinka selling me on something about D and 3 and D, and I got JJ Redick telling me something, and I'm like, okay, well, they're there, they see it up close in person, but then all I do is see what I saw a while ago. It makes me, it's just like, what else am I gonna say?
I agree. So back to Jaylen Brown's tweet. It had 2 key words in it. Bronny has the tools around him to succeed, not the tools to succeed. If you just said tools to succeed, I'd say, okay.
Yeah, around him to succeed.
Tools around him to succeed.
But I've been saying that, Skip.
And that's a fact.
They flaming Bronny.
And I know what Paul is saying, but let's see if I can get 4 Paul Pierces on the court with him.
There you go.
And not these Skip Baylesses and Keyshons.
Hey, if he get 4 Paul Pierces on the court with him, he not touching the ball.
No, you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about top dudes that played.
Yo, Paul Pierce is trolling, bro.
NBA guys is what I'm talking about. Let's see what he looks like in training camp preseason with the big dogs, not a bunch of guys that's going back overseas into the G League, possibly, and other teams. Let's see what he looks like with the Lakers.
I think for him, he needs to be on the ball. I mean, he's the smallest guy out there. I mean, I was telling you, when I watched the game, I was like, man, he the smallest guy on the court. He got to be able to bring the ball up.
Facts. He has to be the point guard. He has to be the point guard and the one that's initiating all the offense, just as a smaller player, bro. Because there's no room for a smaller player to be a shooting guard, small forward. No, 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 no. Shooting guard and small forwards now, bro, they be 6'7" and above, bro. Point guards be 6'5", 6'5", 6'6" now. Nah, at 6'2", 6'3", you have to be a point guard, bro.
On defense, he got to be able to initiate the offense. Now, I'm not asking him to be this great playmaker, which he's not. You know what I'm saying? Look at, for example, Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly brings the ball up.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll pass it, initiate the offense, go to the corner, but I like for him to bring the ball up, initiate it, maybe do an L cut, come off the screen, just more movement than the smallest guy on the court standing in the corner. The other example, Grand Theft Auto Alvarado down there in
GTA.
Down there in New Orleans. You know, he'll bring the ball up, he'll pressure.
Yeah. He like 5'10" too.
You understand those guys too, when they first came in the league, they couldn't hit shots. They couldn't hit shots. It was very inconsistent from outside. Then they developed that. Now you see Pat Beverly hitting more jumpers. You see Alvarado knocking down some shots now. But I would like to see him hold the ball a little bit more. Maybe put him in some pick and roll situations just to see if he can make some plays. Now, his game is not one-on-one. We haven't seen him break down a defender and get to the basket yet. The one layup I saw him get was off the dribble handoff, slice down the middle. Like, so, yeah, put him in more movements. Let's see what he can do. He's a role player. We're asking him to do star things when he's a role player. Like, can he beat his man off the dribble? Can he create his own shots, which we've seen him do? Every NBA player at some point can just get a bucket at some point, create a dribble, but that's not their game.
But isn't
you know what I'm saying?
But isn't he doing the role player things though by going and standing in the corner waiting for him to kick? Isn't that a role player
There's no
thing?
movement. Like put him on, like let him slash, let him cut, let him set a screen.
Y'all think Bronny's a good slasher?
I also would like for him to be more active on long rebounds. You know, I saw one of the greatest guard rebounders ever in Rondo. Yeah. Rondo's about the same height. He is. Rondo is about 6'2". You know, but Rondo can get you 15 rebounds. Now, I'm not asking Bronny to do that. But you can put some more energy into that. That has a lot to do with effort. You know what I'm saying? So there's other parts of the game to where he can show with his effort that can kind of magnify.
Facts. Yo, Paul Pierce is putting him on game, bro. Paul Pierce is that cool uncle that you need, bro.
But I think he has long arms.
Huh?
He has long arms.
He does.
He has long arms.
Well, like I said, the effort, energy has to be some things that can just kind of like minimize his size out there to make it look a little more extraordinary. Yeah. Like Beverly looks a lot taller than he is because of the way he plays.
Facts.
Like Rondo,
Beverly be there picking up KD.
He really is because of the way he plays.
The way he moves around.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Hustle face.
Yeah. I mean,
I like your Beverly analogy. I'm a big fan of his.
Yeah.
But when he steps on the floor,
he has a presence.
It looks like he's going 1,000 miles an hour.
You like that?
And he's all over whoever he's guarding.
That's that energy, bro. Every team needs that.
Exaggerated getting up in him.
And Bronny has tried to do some of those things, but they keep slipping by him.
They slip by. Yeah. And I don't see the consistent ultra effort where I say, boy, he's a dog. You know, like he just won't stop. He's got a high motor. Right. I haven't seen high motor.
That's a skill set.
It is.
That's a skill.
Yeah, and yet we're talking about kind of a weird game here because he's not a ball handler at 6'1.5". He's a wing.
No, you don't have to have great handling. Okay. He's good enough ball handler. I've seen.
He is. No,
he's good enough to get the ball up the court without. You know, he got stripped a couple times, but you got to work on that. Put him in that situation. Summer league. Put him in that situation. Now look, he's gonna be there. That's the thing. He's gonna be there. He signed the contract.
Yes.
He's gonna be on the team.
Facts.
So now put him in a situation to where he can develop and learn. Put him. So what if he's not that great bringing the ball up? All right, we're gonna bring it up this summer. Let's work on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna work on that in a pickup game or in practice when you're not gonna practice half the year. Let's put them in the summer league and let them make all these mistakes right now.
Exactly. That's exactly what they did for Wembanyama.
I played against older kids to where I was getting dominated, but I had to learn. And that's how you get better.
Facts.
He is learning. I mean, you could tell that whatever it is, the stress, the whatever, the non-confidence, that it's there. You can look at it and tell. Unsure on when to shoot, stepping out of bounds twice.
Now, that's one thing you can never let go.
Twice in the game, he stepped out of bounds.
Twice he stepped out of bounds.
So all of that is a lot going on. Yeah. He's 19 years old. this is the first time he's been on this type of stage, even though family name is a big stage, but this is the first time individually that he's been on a massive stage like this.
And don't underestimate, he's having the Caitlin Clark effect in Las Vegas because every game he steps on the floor, they're selling out the Thomas and Mack.
Oh, my.
Mainly because, well, he's the biggest draw in the summer league.
I don't even know who else
That's
in
the
the
only.
draft.
That's the only game I'm watching. Summer.
Yeah, exactly. It's the only one.
I didn't even watch. I'm not even watching no other games.
I tried to watch the Portland game, couldn't really get into it. The game before.
These niggas be dissing.
Not interested.
I checked out the Hawks because they took that Reece Sachet with the first pick, and I wanted to see him.
Oh, yeah, I saw the number 1 and 2 picks match up.
You know what? They matched up, and they both look pretty good.
Yeah, they look decent.
But in summer league, you just look for flashes.
Yeah.
And with Reece, because he went right up from 3 and
right away
ripped a couple, and you're like, okay, I got it.
Okay.
And then I'm good. Then I don't even need to watch him again. Right.
right.
All right. Well, enough of that. We'll get back to Bronny in just a moment here. Hard to talk about. Thanks.
Hey man, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a sub down below and like the video. We on the road to 5K, man. Hey, I'm gonna catch y'all guys in the next one.